Well, hello there. Welcome to the C.A. Dixon channel, where as part of my documenting my journey from emerging writer to successful author, I've picked up some really helpful information along the way that I thought I'd share with you. In this first part of the series, I've been focusing on the business side of things. And in a previous video, I began the focus on the development of your tools. And in that part one, I dedicated solely to social media. And this video being part two, I'm going to talk about your branding tools. The most fundamental tool is your Writer Press Kit. And in its most basic form, you'll need a photo and a bio. Now, the photo should be a high resolution one. And it doesn't need to be professionally shot necessarily, but it should be a good rendering of you. And honestly, the iPhone takes a high enough resolution, so you don't have to come too deep out of pocket to get a good shot. Now for the bio, there's a couple things to keep in mind. You want to make sure that it's written in third person. And second, you also want to make sure that you include all of your publications and any awards that you may have won. I also recommend having 3 different versions of the bio. One should hover around 400 words. Another version should be about 100. I also recommend having one capped right at 50, especially if you are more of a short form writer. Many of the short form submission portals will cap the bio at 50, like Submittable. If you're still early in your career, the bio and photo should be enough, but eventually you are going to need an advanced Writer Press Kit. Press Kit will include things like high-resolution book covers, the genre, the marketing information, and the sales point information about your book. A one-sheet, which is basically a pitch sheet that includes all of your accolades. You might want to include speaking topics or interview Q&A information. And don't forget your list of media appearances. I'll include a few links to some excellent press kit examples in the description. Another branding tool is your website. Having a website isn't necessary, but it does let prospective agents and publishers know that you're serious. Some good things to have on your website that are above the fold are your photo, your bio, and your social media links. Once you're further along in your career, you're going to want to include things like book info, namely where your book is available. You're also going to want to include contact information, as well as having your Writer Press Kit in a downloadable version. And lastly, I want to highlight again Jane Friedman's digital tool document. When you visit janefriedman.com and sign up specifically for the Electric Speed newsletter, that's how you'll get, in return for your sign up, the digital tool document. This extensive document lists a variety of online tools she uses to run her business as a freelance writer who, in addition to selling her written works, also offers services like online classes, seminars, and speaking engagements. I'll be sure to list all this out and include some helpful links in the description. And as always, if you like this content or want more like it, be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.